Hello everybody, my name is Ed and welcome to a slightly different style video this week. Today, I'm doing a video recommended to me by Mr. Spammals of Spammals fame, aka Spammals. Basically, Spammals once a month does a little month in review style video where he goes back over the entire month worth of videos that he's done and literally looks back at all of them and did he have fun, what did he think of them, will he carry them on? And I want to try and do something very similar because I want from here on out on GameHog to be a little bit different to what it's been in the past, but we'll get back to that in a bit. Let's go over May. Let's see what we did in May, yeah? Cool. So starting off with some PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds. Obviously, I've been bumming this game a little bit too much during April, in fact, generally in life, but this has become my new Overwatch. For those of you who remember, I used to play Overwatch an awful lot after that game came out, pretty much every night until I got bored of it. And right now, PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds is exactly the same thing for me. So it was fun for me to jump in, especially with my friends. I love playing these games with my friends. I've played with Luke and James. I played with my friends Johnny and Fred, who you've seen on the channel. I played with my friends Shady and Jan, who you've also seen on the channel. So many of my friends play this game, and it's so fun because every time you jump in, it's a new adventure, whether you're in solo queue, duo queue, or squad. It's always awesome. I love it, and I'm going to keep playing it as long as you guys want to see it. So after each of these things, I'm going to keep saying I'm going to keep playing it as long as you want to see it. So if you do want to see it, write it down there, because I don't know that you want to see it until you tell me. So what am I doing? We also did a little bit of Riptail, and we also then moved into doing some Seeking Evil the Wendigo. I forgot about these games. So Riptail was kind of a Metroidvania hack and slashy kind of game with an art style vaguely reminiscent of Undertale. I may have clickbaited that a little too much in the title. I apologize formally for that because a few of you pointed it out because I'm that kind of arsehole. But yeah, it was a fun little game. Combat was very interesting and it was also expandable, which made it really, really exhilarating and fun and satisfying. So highly recommend checking that game out. And Seeking Evil the Wendigo, I had a really good time playing that. It's just I don't like horror games because they put me on edge. And so playing that for the length I played it was too long in my eyes. Because we didn't even win. I think we burnt one of the 9 totems, which is the equivalent in Slender of getting 1 of 9 pages, which basically means I sucked 1 of 9 dicks. Other than sucking those dicks, I enjoyed the game a lot. So if you guys want to see more of that kind of game, boom. We've obviously been doing Night in the Woods. Night in the Woods has been a series that I've been very much enjoying. I saw it on the Steam store and on itch.io around its development cycle, and I instantly fell in love with the way it looked. I kind of avoided it for a while and then found it on sale on Steam, so bought it and we've been playing it. And whilst it's long, and the one reason it's taken so long for me to put out is because I've been putting it off. It takes a long time to record and edit because they're quite long episodes and I don't want to do them too short. Basically, the game has been a lot of fun and the story's very, very rich. The thing is, it's been kind of dragging for me a bit. And so I'm looking forward to that coming to a satisfying end so we can hopefully move on to something different. And speaking of something different, we ended up finishing Choices. That's tragic. That was like our flagship series. Tits McGee is a very, very missed part of the channel now. I still do the voices at home. It's just one of those things that I have to do. Just sitting there going, oh my god, this is the worst day ever. I can't believe she even did this. Fuck. We know a lot of you want to see more Choices, and hopefully we will end up recording one a bit further down the line. We don't want to rush into it anytime soon because we're kind of happy having a little break from it, but maybe it'll return one day. Harvest Moon. I forgot about Harvest Moon. I got to play the little PS4 remaster of Harvest Moon: A Wonderful Life. Now, I really enjoyed that. It was a very short little gameplay, just showing off the farm and stuff, and literally just playing the intro so people who never played it could experience it for the first time like I did when I was young. But yeah, that was fun. Actually, a couple of you did recommend I carried on playing, so if you do want to see us build a farm, or maybe we could all build a farm together, why don't you let me know in that comment section below. Nintendo Switch galore came along after this because I had a lot of games that I wanted to buy. Kamiko had just come out and then Mario Kart came out. I wanted both of these games and I wanted to play them immediately because Nintendo. Mario Kart is just one of those games you have to buy. You're an idiot if you don't buy Mario Kart and you're a Nintendo fan because it is the only driving game you should ever play in the world. And Nintendo Switch's version of Mario Kart, the Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, which, yes, is just a rehashing of the Wii U one, shut up about it now, we get it. That is actually a really, really solid game, and it is probably the definitive version of Mario Kart to play. So if you wanted to play one, highly recommend getting the Switch one, especially considering the Joy-Cons mean you can turn them and give them to each other and play them with a friend in the car. It's amazing! And Kamiko is a very nice hack and slash game with alright combat, a fairly fun story, some challenging puzzles, and I enjoyed it a lot. We played through one of the 3 characters. If you guys want to see the other 2 characters and maybe even a special final boss, Don't even need to make the noise too much anymore, you just know what I'm doing. White Noise 2! How can I forget about White Noise 2? Now, this was a game that Lisa gifted to us, Toffee Apple, and basically it's a game where you are wandering around a place looking for clues, and all you have to do is find these clues before the demon finds you. Sounds easy. It's actually not. We sucked at it, and I don't think we ever actually won one of the games, but that was a horror game I really, really enjoyed because I wasn't doing it by myself. I felt safe and secure because I had Spammals and Lisa with me to hold my hand the entire way, and we were fine even though I kept walking off because I suck. But yeah, White Noise 2, good fun. And like I said, want to see more of that? I'm going to look over this way because it's not even worth pointing to where it's meant to go. God, my hair's terrible. We had Thumper from Nintendo Switch. That was obviously very fun. More of Kamiko, as I said. Forts was very fun. I did that against Spammals this month. Now, Forts is kind of a blend of Poly, Bridge, and I'm going to say Worms. And this time Spammals and I faced off in a final challenge as to who would win. And obviously, Team GameHog won again. Sorry, Spammals. Just going to... Oh, let me pick this up. I was too busy wiping the floor with you. Ha! Just me? Fuck. Speaking of wiping the floor with Spammals, Black and White Bushido also happened. Now, 2 videos came out of that. One was me versus Spammals, a gameplay video. The other one was Harry at a gamer disco, trying to win a Nintendo Switch against our friend Dave, and unfortunately, Dave took that Switch home because he was just that much better at Harry at Black and White Bushido. Oh well, Harry, it doesn't matter, but don't worry, the whole internet was there to see it, so... I mean, there was quite a lot of pressure on you, in fairness. Rhyme, I forgot about Rhyme. Now, Rhyme was a very, very interesting game. I was very, very pleased to be given this very early by the guys at Indigo Pulse. Thank you very much for giving that to me. And I loved it. It was The Last Guardian with just a little bit more sense and puzzle and style and less crap engines and less hype as well. Hang on, my housemate's back. I'm gonna have to pause the recording. You shut that door. You shut it now. I can carry on. Dig. And the final thing, obviously, of May was the MCM Comic-Con vlogs. Now, MCM was very, very special for me this year because I just had the best time. When I say I had the best time, I don't just mean it was fun and it was really nice to meet all the fans and that. It was... I made true friends over this weekend, and I've been inspired and enthused to just do more stuff. I've met so many amazing people. We got to make so many new friends. I got to hang out with all the PokerTuber guys who were great. Ace Trainer Liam, PD Winnell, Birdkeeper Toby, Lydia. I mean, I know she's not a PokerTuber, but she dates Ace Trainer Liam, so she might as well be. Those guys are all fantastic, and I love hanging out with them. I love it. And now I'm going to buy tickets to Summer in the City just so I can spend more time with those guys and hopefully have a repeat of this. And we also got to know the Edsworld guys really well, including that Jenny B, and she was lovely to have around. And it was a generally great weekend, and obviously the highlight of which was meeting Spammals, because none of us have ever met him. And it was great being able to have all these jokes with Luke and James and then have Spammals come over and be like, oh, this feels like our YouTube friends. I just had fun. I've never been happier than I have after that weekend, and I want it all to happen again. I got such post-con depression. It was just great. So I'm really looking forward to the October one. But like I said, this has really pushed me to do more with the channel, and if I'm being frank, I've been a little bit on the bored side with the GameHog content lately, just because, not out of... You know, I love doing Let's Plays, and I still adore video games. I'm just a bit bored of the content only being Let's Plays. I want to do more of this. I want to do more chatting. I'm a performer. I'm a comedian. I do all these things where I like to be loud and boisterous. Like, you've seen me on panel. I'm slightly different to how I am in person to how I am when I'm by myself. And I want that to come across. I want to do more of these kind of vlogs where we chat about some stuff. Maybe you guys ask me something and I try and help you out, or... One video I was going to do, just to test the water with that, was I was going to do a relationship video where I tell you about the terrible relationships I've had so that maybe you don't feel so shit about yours. Because believe it or not, some of you have actually messaged me out of hours to try and get some relationship advice. Don't ask me why. I've never been in a decent relationship in my life. Maybe not true. But if that's something you guys want to see, let me know, just because I want to do more of those. And also podcasts. Podcasts something I want to start because it's an easy outlet for me to get friends in and for us to sit and chat and make content together. And so that's a no-brainer. I have to do that. I have to make a podcast, and radio is kind of my background anyway. And I started making content for the internet by making podcasts with my best mates. So for me, this is kind of going back to my roots, if you really want to put it like that. But there's those things I want to do. I'm in the process of trying to come up with a comedy song to do with some friends. Maybe that'll go up on here, maybe it won't, but who knows? If these are things you want to see, and you're happy with GameHog becoming personality driven rather than game driven, then please let me know, because I need your encouragement and I need your support through that, because obviously I'm having to fight the algorithm here. I'm playing games that people want to see, and that games that are reasonably popular, they're not necessarily gaining a lot of traction, and everyone across the board is doing pretty badly with their views and stuff. So I want to mix stuff up. I don't want to now play the algorithm game. I want to make content that's fun for you guys to watch, for you guys to receive, for you guys to suggest, and for us to make and do. So if you have any new suggestions for any kind of show or any kind of podcast topic, or something you want me to do in one of these kind of piece to camera vlogs, let me know, because I'm really, really happy to do them. And I can promise you that over the next couple of weeks, I'm going to start doing more of those, and you'll start seeing a couple of videos a week dedicated to more like this, and also a podcast once I get the branding sorted, and also once I get back from LA, and once I start my new job. All of these things kind of happening at once. I'm sorry that this has been a massive brain dump, and I'm sorry that it's been an emotional overload, informational overload or emotional overload. Either way, it's been one of those things. It was probably an overload of some kind. I'm very happy where I am in my own head right now. I'm very happy with where the channel is right now, but I'd like the content to be a little bit more varied, and so that's what I'm going to do. And I hope you guys are okay with that, and I hope you aren't going to be too upset that maybe only 2 videos a week are going to be less like the other ones. But I think it's time for a bit of a change, and hopefully it'll be beneficial for you and for me. Anyway, guys, hope you've enjoyed this kind of month in review little thing. I know I went a bit spare on it, but this is something that Spammals recommended me I do, and I wanted to do it because it was fun, and I hope you guys have enjoyed it. So if you have, be sure to like the video, subscribe to GameHog if you already haven't, and leave us a comment with any feedback, any new show ideas, or anything you liked about this video. Anyway, guys, we'll see you in the next one. Take care. Bye-sies.